Hi, this is Jyotirmay. We're in Hollywood, California today to meet some of the cast members of Indian Cowboy.
Hi.
Hi.
You look better in photographs.
Well, thanks, I guess. And you are?
I'm Sapna. In Indian Cowboy, a love story, I play Sapna, who is, you know, the quintessential woman in the sense that she has these ideas about romance and life, and most of them don't really work out the way she thought. The Italian stud, new in town, meets the local repressed virgin and touches her, giving her multiple orgasms right where she stands. Her entire body is one big, huge G-spot. The thing that made me the most interested about Sapna is that she had this kind of wall up and this guard and these things that she would say. All good love stories have sad endings. True love is always tragic. Learn from the classics, you fool. Romeo and Juliet, Layla and Majnun. She had all these kind of sound bites that were Sapna, you know, and you know that they're kind of laced with a lot more kind of that was going on with her, and that was interesting because that's what a lot of us do when we put up these kind of walls and ideas just to kind of keep people away from us.
I miss you mostly when I can't pretend. I miss you mostly when my last defenses fall. I miss you mostly. I saw your face in the window of a downtown train. For the first time I can bear the pain. I watched with resignation as you depart the station.
Are relationships as easy as we see them in movies? No. No. Unfortunately, with life, we don't have a script. You know, we don't have a beginning, middle, and end. We don't know what's going to happen. And of course, it's not easy. We don't have a writer that's going to tell us how to resolve it. It's easy to get into thinking that relationships should be what we see on the movies, what we see on TV, but that's something to nourish our fantasy life and, give us ideas of perhaps what we would like, but then also think about what we want for reality.
You don't want to move in with me because of my bed sheets?
Not just the bed sheets. It's your horrible taste in furniture, too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love my furniture. Do not say anything about my furniture, all right?
All right, then I won't say anything about anything.
Sometimes you just meet that person, there's this connection that you can't explain, but you know it's there. And sometimes it's the little everyday things, complaining about furniture that you don't think about when that chemistry is just so intense.
Nick, I want to get drunk.
What?
I said I want to get drunk.
If you come a little closer, you could kiss me. If you come a little faster, you won't miss me. I'm only going around this time.
It's nice to see someone so strong-willed and stubborn and excitable and, but also deeply passionate about what she wants.
Chasing a guy who dumped you. That's so pathetic.
But I still love him.
I thought you didn't believe in love, miss. There's no such thing as love, you fool.
You don't know what love is, Mr. O. I feel such a connection with
Weren't
you.
you supposed to go to Seattle or something? So go to Seattle.
I play the character of Guru in Indian Cowboy. Guru is a lonesome cowboy, and he finds the love of his life in a tavern one night. The complication is a character by the name of Dushman, which in Hindi literally means the enemy. and that character is played by Scott Ashby.
Well, I was brought in by a casting director who saw that I'd worked for Universal Studios as a stuntman. I have a real life-size Colt Peacemaker. Had me bring that in and show some fancy gunplay to Nikhil, who I remember grinning from ear to ear when he saw me do it.
The woman that he falls in love with is a character by the name of Amano, whose name in Italian means some variation on love. That character is played by Cynthia O'Keeffe, who's a wonderful actress.
We were sort of the dream sequence, as it were, or this otherworldly sequence that was outside of reality. So it was fascinating to me to see the rest of the film, the whole idea of, do I love you, or do I just love you?
Are you dumping me?
I'm not dumping you.
You are dumping me.
Oh. Diva, I don't love you.
I love steak, Nick.
Love is kind of that thing, you know, love, a lot of times I see people and boyfriends and girlfriends and relationships use it kind of strewn about. And love has several different layers for me. You know, you love your friends, you love your family, you love your parents, brothers and sisters. But the love is that special bond that you have that you can't really describe, and does more things to you on all extremes of the level that, you know, you could never imagine you were capable of and had the capacity of feeling. And it can make you feel awful, and it can make you feel amazing, and that's the kind of spirit of it.
Now that, you know, the sexual revolution happened and stuff, it's sort of like sex and relationships and love, and I mean, like, you hook up with someone, but what does it mean? I don't know. But I think it's better, you know, than having to wait till you get married or something. Because what if they're no good?
Woo, ladies. Oh!
You know, sometimes we get so caught up in ideas of marriage. You think about the wedding, and, you know, and that sounds, you know, that's the essence of what people are thinking about: the dress, the party, the attention, the gifts, the cake, you know, the dress again, the rings.
I never thought I'd be doing this, and I was scared and nervous, intimidated, and but you just make it so easy. You came into my life and you touched my heart and my soul, and now they want you and I want you. Will you marry me?
Feature filmmakers out there in Hollywood are going to see the film and say, wow, this thing looks fantastic. You must have spent millions and millions of dollars to make it. And the reality is that it wasn't anywhere near that. And the reality is that, you know, the number of people that Nikhil used in his crew was a fraction of what a Hollywood production would use.
Indian Cowboy has elements of everything having to do with life, love, and happiness, all wrapped into one little movie. And I think that if you see it, you'll be moved by it because it touches on relationships and things that we do to ourselves that get in our own way in order for things to work out. And, you know, a battle of wills and stubbornness and personalities and family and career, all jam-packed into, you know, some laughs and some fun. Like them.